Welcome to Power User with Crash Lon Johnson. That's me. This is part 4 of our Novice Power Automate 6-part series. Our topic today is Power Automate Instant Cloud Flow. As a reminder to my viewers, this material is current as the date published. As time goes on, things can change. With that said, let's get started and jump over the computer. Now that we're at the computer, you see once again we're at Office 365 home area, and we're going to again go into Power Automate. So we're on Power Automate Home. And the first instant one we're going to look at is block out my Office 365 calendar for an hour. We're going to go ahead and pull that up. So here's our block out my Office 365 calendar for an hour, which is a template. So we'll go ahead and get this one open. So it's going to connect to our Office 365 Outlook and continue. So what we have is our manual trigger, so kind of like a button. So again, this is the instant. We got our create event, our Office 365 Outlook. We can pick our calendar. So we're just going to do calendar. And then we got the UTC now, which is basically the start time. And then we got end time, add hours, which in this case it's 1. Now you could always go in here, click on it, and you can change this 1 to 2, 3, depending on what you want to. So you can create multiple of these, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3. And then if you change the number, just make sure you hit update and then save it. So in this case, we're just going to do the hour. So we're going to go ahead and hit save. Now that's saving, so it's saved now. So we can go ahead and test this out. So we're going to hit test. We're going to do a manual test, hit test. And it's going to ask us sign in, look at the permissions and everything. There it goes, continue on. And we're going to run the flow. And it says it's done. It says it ran successfully. So it's pulled up in my calendar here. And now we see that, hey, look, 4:15, it's been blocked for an hour. Now, once you hit that and it runs, it's going to look at the current time and block you out for an hour. So just be aware of that. The other nice thing about being a instant or a button, now you can also trigger this from your mobile app if you actually have access to it. You might have a Word profile, but if you have access to it, to Power Automate in your mobile, you can actually trigger it straight from there. You can hit the button and kick it that way. So multiple ways that you can do that. So that was the first one we're going to look at. So let's go ahead and go back to home. And we're going to go to create. And we're going to pick our instant cloud flow. And we're going to do our manual trigger flow. And we're going to give this name. Let's say I'm going to out sick notify manager. All right, we're going to create that. So here we go. We got our trigger, manual trigger of flow. Now our new step. Again, we got our operation. So we're going to sit here and get my profile. There we are. We got get my profile. So we're going to get that for the Office 365 user. We're going to do the next step. And we're going to go ahead and get our action of get manager. And there's get manager, Office 365 user. And then what we're going to do is in here, we're going to look for our dynamic. We're going to look for our user principal. All right, we got those taken care of. Now we're going to do a new step again. So our action is going to be send email. And we're going to send an email version 2 Outlook. So it's going to be 2. We're going to click our dynamic. And it's going to be going to my manager mail. And the subject, we're going to put in here display name of my manager. Say out sick today. And in the body, I'm going to type in a message saying hello. And then again, I'm going to put in display name of my manager. And then say I am not feeling well and will be out today. We can end it right there, but let's go ahead and add one more new step. So another action, and this time we're going to do create event. And we're going to do create event. We're going to get our calendar and our subject. We're going to do out sick today. Our start time, we're going to do an expression, and we're just going to put in UTC. We're going to do the UTC now and hit OK. And the end time, we're going to do an expression and do add hours. And then in here, we're going to add those hours, and we're going to do UTC now. And then we're going to do comma and do 8, or you can also do 12. I'll just do 12 and hit OK. Time zone, I'm going to go ahead and pick a time zone here. So let's go Eastern time. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and hit save. So we're good there. So we're going to save that. All right, so what we've done is we got our manual trigger. We're getting my profile and then getting my manager's information. We're sending that email to the manager, and then we're creating an event on our calendar to block our calendar. Let's go ahead and test this out. We're going to do a manual test. We're going to hit test. It's going to sign in, making sure we're there, continue, and we're going to run the automate. That's done. It has ran successfully. So let's look at my calendar. There we go. It's showing out sick today and for the 12 hours. So from August 30th, 4:20 to August 31st, 4:20 a.m. So there you go. There's two examples of instant automates. Again, nice thing about the instant is it is a action that you're pushing, so you can actually do that all from your mobile. So you don't have to be actually in Automate Office 365 do it. You can also trigger it just from your phone. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. As always, thank you for stopping by. Until next time, keep learning.